Welcome to our brand new facility on Devens, Massachusetts. I'm Jake. Come on in, let me give you the grand tour. Be sure to come by and check out our brand new showroom. We have over 18 pieces of equipment on display for customers to see. And as always, everything is made right here in the USA, in Devens, Massachusetts. Are you ready to see where all the action and excitement takes place? Let's go. So right now we're standing in our crane bay. This area is the first step for all of our production. As you can see behind me, we've got some material on the shelves. Essentially what happens is the trucks come in, unload the material here, and we can store it and bring it on to our next step. So here we are at the second part of our production. As you can see behind me, we've got windows where the material is fed through, which allows us to cut it. Also on the other side, another window for the materials to come through so we can roll it as well. Let's go check out the next process. Now we're standing in the grinding area. Behind me you can see him grinding down one of our bottling tanks. Every one of our machines goes through this area. At this stage of our production, this is where we do any type of light machine work, whether it be drilling, tapping, or milling, putting flat spots on shafts. So behind me you'll see that we have a variety of lathe machines as well as milling machines. Now we're in my favorite part of the building, the welding area. We have 8 booths here. Before we only had 4 booths. So we've doubled our capacity, which is going to allow us to get more product out the door. And the Mig Welding Station, we do various things like weld leg kits for 20 frame extractors. This is going to be a leg kit for a 3100 series extractor. Let's move on to the other stations. As you can see, we've got several new welding stations with Lincoln 275 welders. A lot of our welding done here is TIG welding. Let's see what he's up to. Right now, Pat is working on the pail perches, which we use on our bottling tanks. TIG welding is a very important step in manufacturing here at Maxant. Now let's move on to the next stage. Behind me, Wilson is using our jet line seam welder. Anything that's round has to go through this process. Now we're standing in the sheet metal section of our shop, which is where we do a lot of our fab work, rolling, cutting, and bending. You can see behind me, Steve is starting to gear up to work on some top tank strainers for our bottling tanks. So here we are in the assembly section of our new factory. This is where we wire motors, assemble the extractors, make uncapping planes, etc. As you can see next to me, we're working on our 1700 series chain uncapper. So now we're in our shipping department, the final phase. This is where everything is inspected, cleaned, and boxed and shipped out to you. I hope you enjoyed the tour of our factory. If you're ever in the area, be sure to stop by and say hi and check out our new showroom. You can also visit us online at maxantindustries.com.